So I watched the video this morning, and I thought I'm gonna stitch it together and kind of show you guys what my thoughts are here.
No, not about you. Not about you. Not about you.
It's not about me. It's about all the people that I represent.
I didn't give you opportunity to talk. Please keep polite for me. I still talking. Listen. I still keep talking to everybody while you stand up to talk to me.
Because I have a voice and it's not for everybody to talk to me. If you have a problem...
No, you have a voice, but you have to respect the voice.
You are not respecting me as a woman.
What? No, why you stand up?
Because I have...
Where's the gun? Security.
As a woman, we have respect. They need to have respect for us. I'm here representing a country, and it's not my fault that you have problems with my organization.
No. Listen. You must listen to me, and then when I argue, you.
This is the wrong place.
Stop. Security. ปิดประตู Stop. Sit down. If anyone want continue the contest, sit down.
So one of the biggest things that I've noticed in this video is that Miss Universe was, for Mexico, was singled out by this man at this whole executive meeting with everybody else. And I think that one of the biggest things that I saw here is the way that he talked to her was inappropriate. The way that he singled her out was inappropriate. I mean, that is kind of like your classic bullying, right? And I know that sometimes people feel like there's some sort of superiority complex that, you know, we may have in a leadership role, but leadership is to lead with love, not to lead with a power. To be a true leader is to be someone that can help influence the situation, not cause chaos. And this is a great example of somebody that was in an executive position within the Miss Universe pageant and totally caused chaos. I mean, you guys can see that not only did the Miss Universe from Mexico feel appalled and in tears later on in other videos, but several of her, you know, competitors, they left with her. And I thought that was so interesting to see, because to be a Miss Universe is a very competitive environment, and you know, everybody is really beautified. Everybody has things that they've done to be able to get to the stage, and for them to even walk out shows how much strength there is in the voice of a woman, and how much influence that she had in that moment, where she was able to bring people because of the emotions that she had and the way that she made other women feel empowered by being able to stand up for herself. Whereas the man, you know, he just had to say, stop, you know, don't, if you leave, you won't be able to compete anymore, or, and all these things. And I just thought that was so interesting. So this is one of the biggest takes that I have for this, is that we need to learn to lead with love. And when we are in moments of leadership, that we learn to lead to allow for influence. It's not always to just control somebody. It's never to control somebody. And when you do have these type of leadership moments, when you do create chaos, you have to be able to take a step back and see what you could have done better to be able to lead and create that influence and create a draw rather than a wall. And I think that this video shows that, you know, even though he could have had knowledge about Miss Universe and the whole situation, and about, you know, being able to, you know, incorporate the business aspect of it, he did not have the power. So knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential power, but you have to be able to execute it and be able to deliver it correctly. And this is a great scenario where it shows that he did not deliver it correctly. Therefore, even though he could have had more knowledge about Miss Universe and the candidates themselves, he had no power, because she ultimately had the power in the end. She was able to deliver that influence, and she had the knowledge that she has self-worth, that, you know, she's a beautiful human being, that she's worked hard to get there, and she did not execute it in a negative fashion. She did not yell at him. She did not throw anything at him. She just stood up, said what she needed to say, what she felt compelled to say, and left. And I think that's something so key to understand in this scenario. Ahora también voy a hablar en español, porque creo que esto es muy importante. La persona que se levantó, la mujer que se levantó, es de México, y el hombre habló con ella y lo habló en una manera que no fue apropiado. Y eso fue algo que para mí fue interesante a ver, porque aunque él tuvo como un liderazgo en esta competición, ella sabe que ella es alguien importante. Ella sabe que la competición no es el último premio. El premio es que ella puede sentir en su corazón que ella misma es alguien importante, que tiene una familia, que hay personas que la aman, y que ella tiene una oportunidad para enseñar al mundo que no se puede tratar a las personas así. Y no es algo justo y no es algo bueno en la manera que se lo trataron a ella. Lo que me dio también gozo es ver que había muchas mujeres que le siguieron, y eso me enseñó que cuando hacemos la cosa buena, aunque a veces se siente muy solo a obtener ese momento, con tiempo eso puede dar influencia. Y eso no solo dio influencia a esas mujeres, como 20, 30 mujeres que le siguieron, pero también al mundo. Ese video está ya por millones de personas que lo vieron, y es algo que el mundo va a ver ahora. Y eso me enseñó que eso es el poder de la influencia, y eso es el poder de estar firme en lo que ustedes piensan, y que eso puede mudar las montañas. Y si tenemos la fe y la compasión y el amor para nosotros, ya ganamos, y eso es el último premio. Y espero que las personas que vieron esto en español puedan dar confianza en ustedes, que ustedes, hombre o mujer, tengan esta confianza en ustedes, y que con tiempo pueden también obtener maravillosas experiencias, pero el premio ahorita es que ustedes lo pueden amar a sí mismo. Que tengan un buen día.